The great mother says, the joke is on you. The joke is on the ones that refuses to give her the acknowledgement and the respect that she deserves. When you disrespect me, you disrespect you. Do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Now let's dissect that scripture. What is God and who is God? God is law. God is cosmic law, natural law, and order. That's what God is. No man can add to that law. No man can take away from that law. This concept may be difficult for people to fathom, but the very force that is keeping the earth in alignment is the great mother. It is that feminine force that is the embodiment of law. Now, what is law? Law is order. The force that's keeping the earth rotating on its axis is order. It's law. Nobody, no matter how inverted, no matter how dark and twisted and warped a person's mind is to want to control the law, they could never go out and take the earth off of its axis, right? That's a divine rule that nobody can alter, add to, or take away from. So the scripture, do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. God is that law. What is law? No matter how much you try to erase the great mother, the creator, the source from which everything's come from and through, okay, to manifest in its 3D realm, you're still using that subconscious, which is the dark matter that is used to create creations. You still have to create using your subconscious mind, which is the embodiment and essence of the great mother, the creator of all things. So even when you weaponize your willpower to go against the very force that is the source for you to live, breathe, and even have the ability to think and create, you're still using the great mother's essence and force to co-create, even if it's from a deep, dark, nasty, wicked place. So the joke is still on you. No matter how many different ways man try to alter that concept to fit their egos, to make them feel like they are the source and that they can dictate and create systems of enslavement to keep people stuck and control things, it's still, the joke is on you, because you still have to use that creative force that no man can alter. Do not be deceived. Do not be tricked. Do not be misled. Do not be gullible. Don't be lured in. Do not be deceived, misguided, misinformed, deluded, mistaken, under the wrong impression that this is not law. This is law and order. That force that we feel when the wind blows. We can't grab, but we know it's there. You can't see your words, but you can hear your words and you know that you're speaking, but you can't grab your thoughts, can you? That's that force. Do not be deceived, for the great mother, God, law, is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap, be it good or bad. That is just the law of the universe. You plant a seed and it grows. You plant a seed in your heart chakra, you think a thought, and it manifests in this reality. Your experience right now is based off past thoughts. You are consciously or unconsciously, knowing or unknowingly, creating your reality right now. Rather that's from an outside influence, rather that's from outside suggestions, or you presently maintaining thoughts and to create your reality and co-create with the great mother, the source of all creation. Her blueprint is in everything. Spirals, nines, okay? It's in every concept. Every single concept, is no way around it. This is how you know this is a manifestation of the great mother source of all creation. The collective disrespect that men have for women is because of the seeds they have planted in their heart to co-create with the source frequency, the subconscious mind. The collective disrespect that men have is the very reason why we can experience the same type of spirit in a different host of men. The colonizer frequency is also co-creating with the universe. Hold on, let me explain and really try to understand what I'm saying and dissect this thing. Men who disrespect women cannot protect women. They don't have the desire to protect a being that they don't respect. They don't see the value in the woman, in the womb, in the source and creation of all. They don't see the value because they don't see the power that they hold within themselves. They rather seek to control and have power on the very essence that allows them to co-create and obtain sovereignty. Most men who operate from a colonizer's frequency will save a dog before they save a woman. There is a reason for that. It is the disrespect that they have for the woman. However, the joke is on you, because do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap, be it good or bad. You have the heart of a colonizer, an oppressor, a controller, disrespecting your heart. These thoughts that you have, this disdain, this disrespect that you have for the woman will manifest in your reality, and that is what you're going to experience. You still have to use the force and essence of the great mother, the divine feminine frequency and force, to even experience a disrespectful reality to begin with. So the joke is on you. It's not complicated. Where there's confusion and complication, there's lies and deception. There's no confusion. There's no argument. The truth doesn't need validation. It just is what it is. The earth doesn't need us to acknowledge that there's a force keeping it spinning on its axis. It just is what it is. The seed doesn't need you to tell it to grow when you put it in the dirt. It just grows. It just is what it is. That's nature, that's law, and that's order. The order is that women, black women, are the portal and the direct manifestation of the great mother. Nothing can come through this 3D realm except through the mother. No thought can manifest in this 3D realm except through the subconscious mind, which is the great mother, the creator, and the source of all things. Do not be deceived, for God is not mocked.